We're now live.
Do I start?
Go for it.
You are. Go for it.
In the final of a Grand Slam, who would you prefer to play?
Do you have any suggestions?
Djokovic, Federer, or Nadal, and why?
Whew. I would like to play Federer Wimbledon final. I would like to play Nadal the French Open final. And I would like to play Novak in any other final.
Okay. Is there anything you might have done differently as a junior tennis player?
Ooh. I don't know. I have no regrets. It's the number one thing. As a junior, those were, I would say, one of my favorite and best years in tennis. I enjoyed it so much. We were always, going to play with the teams and enjoying that time. So I would say those were some of my best years.
Okay.
I was like your age.
You're my age?
Yeah, I was like your age when. Yeah.
What is the best advice Agassi has ever given you?
Andre, dear Andre. I can sit here and talk about him the whole day, but he's a very special person that there's not one advice that you're just gonna take lightly. It's like one of those guys that whatever you have to say things, he says it and you believe it in it and you accept it and you don't take it for granted.
Okay. What are you most thankful for in your life?
Oof. What am I not for? I mean, very thankful for first having an amazing family. This is where it all begins with. Amazing family, being healthy. I think those are the first and I would say the two most important things. And after all that, we're spoiled. Tennis players are spoiled. You know how it is. So work hard, discipline. You learn a lot.
What is the one thing you had to sacrifice for tennis, and was it worth it?
That is the one thing that I never like to use the word sacrifice because everything I've done so far in my life is by choice. And I loved every single bit of it. And I would never want to turn back time. I never wanted to put things aside. But everything that I've done so far it's worth it. It's a journey.
What do you admire most about your parents?
Ooh. Well, they have this quality that I can speak very freely and openly to them, and they're like one of my best friends. That's the easiest part.
Mine too.
They're heroes to me.
Yeah, I understand. What advice would you give to young tennis players?
Be yourself. Be yourself. That's the one thing that I always say. Whatever works for somebody else, whether it's for me or for any other player, that doesn't mean that it's going to work the same way for you. We all have paths in life, and we need to create some. And I've always chose to make my own. And be true to yourself. Have your principles, values. Everything else is easy.
What is your biggest motivation before stepping on the court?
When I was younger, I had different things. I wanted to, win tournaments. Whether it was to do better, to be number one in the world, and so on, which is still there. I think there comes a time that you start to realize what other things are also very important to you. You need to realize tennis is, in the end of the day, is just a game. It gives you the platform to not only to understand yourself, maybe to get really good one day so you can help others.
Yeah.
And a lot of different things I would say outside the court right now really inspire me to get out there, to wake up every day basically and do what I do.
If you had to pick another sport to play as a career, which one would it be?
That's the toughest question ever. I never know how to answer to that. I don't know. I would love to try to be something with extreme sport, whether it's like a race car driver. I don't know, something like that. I like speed, so I would say something like that.
What quality do you like most in other people?
Honesty, loyalty.
Loyalty?
Yeah, and honesty. Why? Oh God, going in deep here. Well, loyalty, because I would like to say in tough times, you see the people the most.
Yeah.
From experience, I'd say.
And when you're in the middle of a match and things aren't going your way, what do you do to turn things around?
You know, sometimes we sit down on the changeover, and in that minute or minute and 20, whatever it is, sometimes it feels like forever. And your head starts to go in so many different directions. So let yourself feel those things. You know, let them go through your head. And then focus on what you got to do. Focus on now. Focus on the present. And take it one point at a time after. And see how the match ends up.
Okay. I wish you good luck in the Indian Wells.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome.
That
Wait,
was
did I end it?
amazing and adorable.